So it's Mark Pereira again at the Procurement Leaders Forum in Chicago. I'm pleased to be here with Kevin Brooks of IQNavigator. Kevin, could you give a quick introduction to yourself and also to IQN as well?
Sure thing. Well, my name is Kevin Brooks. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at IQNavigator. IQNavigator is about a 300-person company based in Denver, Colorado, focused in on the services procurement space. We provide technology and services to help our clients really get their hands around the entire services spend category, including contingent labor, as well as the statement of work projects and other types of categories that don't traditionally fall into what you would think of as procurement systems or either direct or indirect processes that are being managed today.
So what does it add to, people will manage their own contractors and contingent labor. What does the IQN do on top of that?
Sure thing. Well, in our space, it's known as a vendor management system, and fundamentally it's taking everything that's happening between the point of sourcing, both the source of supply in terms of a staffing firm that would be providing the talent, and then managing all of the steps that go between the requisition for a contractor or a temporary worker, contingent worker, all the way through to the payment of that individual. Doing it on a global scale, doing it across multiple categories, doing it with a lot of moving pieces, both in terms of managing all of the risk aspects of contractors and 1099 workers to the contingent workforce and different skill sets. That's a complicated process, and bringing that into an overall procurement strategy and working collectively with procurement and HR, that's really what we're about, and helping our clients get better control and visibility over that spend category.
And what type of companies are using IQNavigator as a tool?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Well, we work with some of the largest companies in the world. We've got a number of clients here. Actually, T-Systems is here, a subsidiary of Deutsche Telekom. We work with Shell as one of our big clients, Northrop Grumman. We do a lot of work with the financial services space. Ameriprise is one of our clients. State Street Bank. So we have quite a number of name brand companies. I'd say the defining factor of a lot of these organizations that they've got contingent spend in the $20 million or so as a floor on up to several $100 million in contingent spend tends to be the characteristic.
And is there a magic number of what type of savings you can provide to a company as you come in there?
Sure.
Putting you on the spot there.
Yeah, well, everybody's got some good savings numbers, and savings is only part of the story. But staffing industry analysts firm took a look at this a few years back in terms of just putting in any system, what are you going to get? And you're going to get about a 10% savings just on better management of your rates of your contractors. So, at a minimum, anybody you put in, including IQNavigator, you should be looking at a minimum of about a 10% savings. We see that range going all the way up into 20-25% in some cases. But again, we're talking about contingent labor as well as statement of work projects. And statement of work projects are oftentimes both around the individual goals there, so it could be around compliance or risk management. It could be getting better quality. Folks maybe paying a little bit more to get something done faster. So there's a lot of dimensions to what a key performance indicator might be and where savings would be.
And what about professional services? Can that be managed through IQN? Or
yeah, absolutely. In fact, it's interesting. One of our customers, one of our clients, and one of our sourced suppliers, I guess, if you will, is Accenture. So looking at some broad professional services around both doing an IT project, putting in a new version of SAP, or running a global program of some sort, as well as looking at professional services such as legal spend or looking at marketing spend. We have a growing list of categories of services that our clients are turning to us to help them manage. It does typically start in the contingent and temp labor space, but right now about 50% of our spend is in contingent temp labor, 50% of it is in statement of work and professional services projects.
And the future, is the service procurement space changing, or is it kind of early stage in adoption of technology?
Yeah, well, it's been around for a while. We're seeing a big increase recently. Part of it's the economy. The economy has changed the nature of the workforce in a lot of companies so that you have a much bigger percentage of contingent workers and temp workers and outside services than you have before. Really, it's at historic levels. So that's putting some pressure on how companies manage it. It's also putting more attention on solutions like ours. And the other side of it, of course, is the way global offshoring is being leveraged across all different kinds of aspects of procurement. Services are no exception. And so we're seeing much more sophisticated strategies coming together about how you leverage a global workforce and how you leverage outside services all around the world.
Brilliant. Well, we better get back in there and listen to some of these speakers, but it's been a pleasure, Kevin, and I look forward to catching up with you in Colorado next time.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Cheers, then.
Thanks.